In our previous video, we saw how we can use the SpyderC2 framework to infect a Windows system. In this video, we'll try to see how we can use it for Android devices. So if we go back to the generate command, we saw that we had the option of Windows, Linux, and Android. For the Linux, you just need to provide the Linux command and it will generate in the similar way the Windows was generated. For the Android one, since like I have told before, it's better to do it in a Docker in the Docker installation. So let's actually do that and switch to our Docker installation. So we have our Docker installation here, and let's click on the generate and let's click on Android. Let's give our IP. Let's see what it was. So it's 192.168.1.6. The port, let's keep it 8080. So you have to click on yes, and it will start generating the Android based stager. This will take a lot of time in the first time you do, like around 30-35 minutes, so you need to be patient with that. So while this install, one note here would be that the stager that will be generated, that is for x86 based Android emulators for now. So you can run it on the emulator on Android Studio or Genymotion. They support for the actual Android physical devices which runs on the ARM architecture that will be added in future. Just did not have the time to test that out for now. So after the Android payload has been generated and it says that the APK generation was successful, we see that the payload was generated at this path. So if we go to this path, which is in shared temp bin station, so this is our APK payload, and let's have a listener running. Yes. Once we have this payload, we'll copy it back to our victim machine, and we have this Android emulator called Genymotion running, and if we drag and drop it here, it should install it and run it automatically. So let's go back to our Docker machine and see if we have a connection. So yep, we have a connection. So if we try to use it and run the info on it, we can see it's our Android victim, and it's showing the Genymotion version. So once that is done, let's see the modules that we can run here. So with Android, we only have support for two modules: exfiltration, with which you can get some files out, and we have the option for reverse shell. So that should actually be enough for someone. So if we let's actually try out this module. So if we do use reverse shell, want to run it in Python. So with reverse shell, you have an extra step, is that you need to run a listener with a tool like netcat. So let's actually do that. Not here. You need to let's run the listener on port 4444. So netcat is a tool which lets you listen on ports or connect to any ports, and it should be installed in most of the Linux distribution by default. Here we have two required parameters that we need to give, which is the listening host and the listening port. So let's have the listening host as the 192.168.1.6, and the listening port will be 4444. That's the port where we started the netcat listener. And if we run it and click on run, let's see if we get a connection. Yep, so we get a shell back from the uh, Android OS, so we can run any command like we want and do any stuff on that. So that shows that we can infect Android devices as well. I know it's just for Android emulators for right now, but I should be able to have the uh, support for Android devices as well. I just need to test that out part a bit more. So yeah, that's how you can use the SpyderC2 framework. I would really appreciate if you could try this framework out and visit my repository and star and fork the repo. It would be highly appreciated. In the next video, I'll try to go over the rest of the modules that have been supported in this framework. So yeah, thank you for watching.